supportive
I
fiance.
am. Because if we paused life when it was hard, then
That's the true story. Just
get
being
through
a
it.
roll with resistance, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, I can handle this.
Well, probably
I
'cause-
have been through a lot. I think I can handle
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like
seriously.
I sleep in the same bed with that guy. Like, you know what he does in the middle of the night? Like, this cat's
No,
nothing.
I do not know. Marnie, you want to tell us about that?
No, I'm not.
She got with the ring or whatever. She gave it to me yesterday, it was yesterday. And one had slipped out in bed. And she's like, "Oh, so now you got the ring. Now you're just gonna start farting all over the
I
place,
didn't
huh?"
say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was joking.
I kudos for lasting this long.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, that's usually first date stuff for me. Like, I fart, I pee with the door open. I mean, you gotta
Right.
meet me where I'm at.
Yeah, well, we have separate bathrooms, so that's nice.
It is probably nice.
I mean, we could do it with one bathroom, but it's just like, hey, we got 2 bathrooms. I'm like, I'm taking this one. You take that one.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah. I share my bathroom with my 14-year-old daughter. That's not fun.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I get to share a bathroom with my 14-year-old daughter.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Look
flip
at
it.
that.
How about framing?
So cute.
Flip that. Flip that. That's the thing recovery has given me, too.
Just the way you think about things.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, this sucks. And I'm grateful that I'm alive. Because seriously, I should be dead. I'm not. God saw that wasn't going to happen, even though much I'm like, early on. But now it's like, hey, thank you. Like they say in the program, stick around and wait till the miracle happens. Every day I wake up, just wake up, let alone wake up sober. That's a miracle. Every second I'm sober is a miracle. Every night I go to bed is sober is a miracle. If I can just remember that every moment that I have here is a gift and it's a miracle. Oh my gosh, just those, as a friend of mine would always say, those rat turds of life. And that's what those are, like the guy cutting you off. I'm going to kill that guy. He cut me off. That's a rat turd.
Let's flip them off and move on,
Or just wave at him and say, have a nice day. That really irritates them more anyways.
Right.
Yeah, it does. You should try it. Especially a guy in a big truck. And you're like,
No, only women flip me off.
I can see that.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that the other day, but I flipped her off before she flipped me off.
That's probably why women flip you off.
Well, no, I mean, she was, I don't know. Marnie was with me. I thought she was being a little...
Did she deserve the flip off?
I mean, he had some road rage about it.
Little
Well,
bit,
he pulled out in front of her when
Oh.
we were going.
But she was going twice the speed limit. So you see a car down there, you're like, oh, all right, going normal speed. This will be easy.
Yeah. And she came rallying up.
Well, apparently the brakes in her car didn't work, so she just got... she passed me in the turning lane.
Yeah.
And then
The brakes didn't work in her
Saw
car.
my life flash before my eyes.
That's
no,
nice.
just kidding. It wasn't like
That's
that.
She had a
but
baby on board.
Sticker on the
Yeah,
back.
which who does
She
that
did.
anymore?
yeah,
Not that I'm saying like anything bad about people that have those.
baby on board stickers.
I can tell you one
It is
thing though is
2020.
when you just to swing back when you had said your feelings about when you were falling asleep at night.
Yeah.
It was like that. I think actually on a pod, I said those exact same words. I said it wasn't like I wanted to end my life. I wasn't contemplating,
Yeah.
ending my life by my own hands
Yeah.
in those, in that way of saying it. But I didn't really care if I lived or died.
Yeah.
That was my mentality. And to look at now, like you were saying, I mean, my whole perspective on being alive and being grateful and feeling blessed and appreciating even the smallest things that I have in my life today. It's, it's night and day.
It really is. I mean, and did you feel this too, Marnie? Like everything I could have had when I was using, I could have had $1 million just gifted to me. And I'd be like, why isn't $1 million and one?
Right.
It's like anything, like it could be the best day ever. And I'd be like, well, that guy did something to me. That woman pulled out in front of me and almost rear-ended me, and that would have ruined my day. Mm-hmm. Those rat turds of life would have been like huge mountains. And that's just not how it is. I mean, it's interesting. Just, I have learned my patience with people, which is, as people that know me, patience has not always been my strong suit. and just hearing people say things to me and not be like engaging with them and just be like, well, thank you for your perspective. Mm-hmm. I hope that works out for you. Just kind of thing, not being flippant. Well, maybe not too much, maybe a little passive aggressive, but actually most of the time I mean it. Like, okay, well, that's your attitude. That's how you're at. That's fine. It tells me a lot, and if I'm not, or something being yelled at and not, it's like, well, I'm going to reject that guilt you're playing on me and not being mean about it. Mm-hmm. I do have to say too, it's like, I like being proved wrong now. If you try to do that with me before, it's like, I like to be proved wrong. Like if my idea is like, well, this won't work. And it's like, well, yeah, it can. Let me show you. It's like, I just opened my mind.
How about that?
How about that? It does work. I don't like to be proved wrong all of the time to certain listeners.
Right.
But, generally, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, it's, those rat turds, they're just funny now, Mm-hmm. They're funny now to me, or it would just ruin everything.
So it sounds like you've done a really good job of learning how not to react.
Yes.
It's tough.
That's what sobriety has given me, the gift of the pause.
Yeah.
I mean, how my philosophy is, I was taught early on, like, ego is meaning edging God out. That's what ego stands for, edging God out. So when I react, that's my ego talking. That's just like, meh. You can use your button. Meh.
Which one?
The mensch.
Man.
Yes, that's exactly how it was. And I have now the gift of the pause. So I can wait to respond. I don't need to hook in with everything that everybody says. I don't need to, I don't need to know everything. I don't need, it's my biggest thing. I say, not my monkey, not my circus. If I don't, if somebody says something, I'm like, yeah, this is not healthy for me. People, places, things, or situations, I don't even need to say. Mm-hmm. So it's that gift of that pause. Instead of reacting, responding.
It really freaks your boss out, too, especially if you're in early recovery and your boss has seen you when you're in active addiction, because everything was everybody else's fault and they're doing it to you and you're doing things right and you're going to give them a piece of your mind.
Yeah.
Well, and you take that, there's some early recovery, 6 months later, your boss is talking to you, and then you just pause.
Yeah.
And they look at you like, well, hey, you're really thinking about this. Like, and they start freaking out a little bit because they're like, well, oh my God, what are you going to tell me, man? Like, you're really thinking about it. Like, you okay? And they just start freaking out.
Call security.
Yeah, and then you hit them with some actually intelligent stuff that makes sense, and you know what you can control about the situation, and if there's a problem with somebody else, like how did you handle it wrong, and it just kind of makes you go through the process of it all, and it really does. It freaks the boss out. Like they don't know what, because they're just used to you just and then when you just think about it, and I don't want to say handle it like an adult, but handle it
like a mature, sober individual.
Where it really benefits you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just that accountability. Having accountability.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
I still do that with my boss a couple months ago, or weeks ago, maybe. I don't remember. Asked me some stuff, and I just was like, okay, let's think about how I'm going to respond.
Yeah.
Instead of, well, I was just like, let's just think about this, because I'm a firm believer in, you treat people how you want to be treated, but sometimes people treat you ways that you're like, I never treated them that way.
Yeah.
Or did I?
Exactly.
Like, okay, well, why would they think this, and why would they feel this way about me? And at the end of the day, I'm just like, meh. I'm ready to respond.
Yes.
It's like, all right. And then, but yeah, she's just like, well, you're really taking your time to think about this answer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Isn't it awesome?
Yes.
I was kind of doing it on purpose. But.
Yeah. That's the thing. If I get really, really silent, which I've never been able to do before, that speaks so much louder to people.
Right.
By not saying anything. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you for that perspective. I'm going to go now.
So if you text me and you're trying to pick a fight and all of a sudden I just don't respond anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just know I'm pretty pissed and something's probably going to happen eventually. I mean, not happen. I'm not talking about physical violence. I'm just saying, like,
You've
I will
got
respond.
So
but
much
I'm
to
just-
look forward to. Your farting, this future husband, threatening silence.
Right.
I'll teach you.
I
At
won't
least I'm
talk
not-
to you. And Marty's like, thank God he finally shut up.
God, I've been picking on that for 3 days. I thought, freaking shut up a long time ago.
Yeah. Aw. Next podcast, marriage counseling. Sober marriage counseling.
We should get a marriage counselor on here.
You should. I know a few.
Do you?
Yeah.
That
I
would
wouldn't
help.
recommend my old marriage counselor because that didn't turn out very well.
Yeah, I think you should just get a divorce.
She
I
sounded
wish
kinda-
that they would have said that. It would have saved us a lot of money.
Yeah, do you guys play games together and stuff? Do you guys have like a little alone time?
No, we hate each other. Tell us about that.
That's perfect. That's where every relationship's like. So, who cooks dinner? Gotta start making dinner together. It's fun.
They say all that
they
crap.
have their own like ethical handbook on like married
on.
couples that they're like they do not have a chance.
Well,
I'm not gonna
seriously,
try to
like,
help
there's
them with
no
this.
sane person that would have looked at the both of us and be like, they have a chance. Like, no. Like, it was bad. Like, just pretty bad. Thank God. That's another thing recovery's given me. My ex-husband and I now are, and his wife, the three of us do a great job co-parenting. You know, as I told my ex-husband, I says, you know, all you needed was a second wife. And we find, like, we're better now than we've ever been, type of thing. So,
Fantastic.
you know, it's been, you know, so that's just, you know, that kind of thing. But yes, have a marriage counselor on for you too. It would be hilarious. I will be,
I think I could be a marriage counselor, eh?
yeah, with that voice.
I don't know if I'm a man or a woman.
I don't know either.
Just have more sex then, or break up. I don't know. You guys have lovers on the side? Did you maybe swap? Oh, you're not into dudes. Okay. But she is.
Yeah.
Just not you, buddy. Ha
How do you feel about this, Barney?
Oh, him.
Man.
No, I can
Yeah.
Yeah, how you feel about it, Monty?
Goodness.
I don't like it.
Just have more sex then. Ha.
Oh, that's a great look.
Oh, that she just shot me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to your mom. Hey, hi, Emmy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. How's that going for
Great
you?
having dinner
Yeah.
the other night. It's a good time.
Yeah.
On that note, no, but thanks for stopping by, though.
Yeah,
Really
for
appreciate
sure.
Kicking it with you, appreciate it, and we'll have to kick it again sometime soon.
That'd
for
be
sure.
great.
And
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Marnie. Thank you, Corey. It's awesome. You know, 217 recovery is pretty badass, and it's just very humbling to be asked to be part of this again. So,
Yeah, you know, we got a few thousand people who like us, but that's cool.
you need 1 million. Your crowd
Dollars.
enough,
We
yeah.
need $1 million. Get that shit.
Yeah.
And get that autographed cat poster.
I know. I wish I had $1 million. It is under my mattress. Like, I have 50 million, but
I'll even record the video, or Marnie probably will record it, of me having Nico autograph it, which would be awesome because she's not going to like it. But you know what?
Yeah.
You'll
how
have-
is she going to autograph it? Are you going to put her hand in a stamp and paint? Are you going to make her hold a pen?
Probably my blood.
That would be even cooler.
Yeah.
You just cut yourself. Oh my gosh, that would be a great video.
It'd be her claws, probably. She's got.
Yeah, just
claws
take one
in
of her claws to cut it.
Oh, yeah. She'll.
Just don't bleed out. I try to.
She's
They'll
gonna-
think that you try to commit suicide by cat claws.
Well, I'll just try to give her a flea bath, which she doesn't have fleas, but she does not. Not a big fan. So I would be cut for sure.
Yeah.
And then then she'll really be happy. So then I'll take her and go for the autograph.
Yeah, like,
There you
that
go.
sounds sanitary.
$1 million, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You can afford the health insurance then.
Yeah. But for real, the donation page, it's up, 217recovery.com. Check out our website. We do have the app. Get the app. That way when we publish new podcasts like this special episode, you'll be notified before everybody else.
Ooh.
So, and of course, we're on every platform you can ever imagine. So not hard to find us. Please share us with your friends. We appreciate that. And people in early recovery, people who know people in early recovery, do listen to the show, and they say it helps them. So
Yeah.
that's why we do it. And we're not doctors. Oh, we were going to do